Hi folks, this is Shane with Werewolf. Thanks for stopping back by the channel. So let's briefly talk about warm-up sets when you start to work out. How many do you do? Well, it really depends on who you want to listen to, because you've got somebody over here saying, well, you should do this amount of warm-up sets. And you've got another person over here saying, well, you should do that amount of warm-up sets. And then, well, it depends on whether it's a compound exercise or an isolation exercise. You can have somebody say, well, if it's a compound exercise, I'll do 3, and if it's an isolation exercise, I'll do 2. My suggestion is do as many as you feel you need. Nobody knows you like you, or at least you should know you. And if you are doing the exercise game and the weight game, then you should figure out how many warm-up sets it takes you before you feel that you can go for it with whatever you're doing. Now you have to remember, don't burn yourself out on doing a zillion warm-up sets. You have to be reasonable about it. Eventually, when you feel you're warmed up, and be honest with yourself, when you feel you're warmed up, eventually you have to go for it. But, if you feel that you need a couple extra warm-up sets, do a couple extra warm-up sets. If you want to pyramid the weight up a little bit, I would highly recommend starting with the bar. I mean, if the bar is a light weight for you, just start with the bar. If you're doing a bench press or a shoulder press or squats or something like that, if the bar is too heavy, find some light dumbbells and use those for a warm-up. But start very, very light and add a little bit more weight and go up. Do as many as you think you need. As a youngster myself, and I know there's a lot of young guys that do this now too, and as a youngster myself, I was very guilty of, getting right into it. 135 pounds on the bar and, a couple of reps with that, and then let's go for it. And yeah, I got by with it, but in hindsight, that wasn't the best way of going about things. I should have been much more conscientious about how many warm-up sets I did and getting fully warmed up before I went for it. And on that note, as you get older, you will probably require a couple more warm-up sets, 1 or 2 or however many more. You will probably require a little more warm-up before you go for it. You should still be able to go for it, but there might be a couple extra warm-up sets in there. So bottom line, do as many as you think you need. Don't listen to anybody says you should only do 3 or you should only do 2 or whatever. Do as many as you think you need until you get good and warmed up, and then be honest with yourself. Okay, I'm warmed up, and go for it, and have a good workout. So hope you found this helpful. Please remember to like and subscribe, and check the link down below for our merchandise. And remember, stop back because we'll have more coming your way soon.